Sagoli and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gutsununi, and that means that she's happy in the United language. And I like to talk about all the things that make me happy. Sometimes that's makeup, sometimes that's collabing with my friend Sonia, doing all kinds of sorts of fun things. So be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And in this video, you're going to get to see me test out the 4 LYS Beauty Love Yourself Beauty brushes. So I have the foundation brush, the stippling brush, and the sculpting brush, and the powder brush. So you get to hear my first impressions and thoughts on these brushes and compare them to some of the other brushes that I might have around. And I'll be revisiting some of the products from LYS that I haven't used in a while. So if that sounds like interesting to you, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Thank you. I actually had this brand's primer and I just didn't like it. It was way too sticky. I'm not even a fan of the Hydro Grip that much. It's just too tacky. Like I use it, it's nice. I like a soothing, or not a soothing, I like a smoothing primer. So like, cause I have a little bit of texture, I like that it just like smooth things out and like gives me a nice canvas. The tackiness, like I get it. I understand the importance of it, but for me, I'm just like, I can do without. So I wanted to revisit a brand that I wanted to talk about because it got a lot of hype and I was really proud of this brand. I think there's been some revelations later, like who's actually behind the brand. But anyways, so the brand that I want to talk about in this video is LYS Beauty, Love Yourself Beauty. So I recently got these new brushes. If I have any information like where you can get them, I'll put it in the description box because I actually found them off a girl on Facebook Marketplace. So they all came like in this white package, and they have like the brush sleeve, and they have like a pinched barrel, and they just feel really soft, like so. And they're like a blush pink. Like I've been really into this color lately. So I got 4 brushes. This one is a sculpting taper brush, so it's probably good for like contour or even bronzer. And then I'm gonna use the foundation brush. There's a powder brush and a foundation brush. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna start with the foundation brush. I just even love that it says like love yourself XOXO and confidence without compromise, because these are actually really budget friendly items. Like their whole line is really budget friendly. So, ooh, this is so soft. Okay, so I do have their serum foundation. Let me grab that out. I remember I tried it a few times. I did like it. I just think I'm not as comfortable with serum foundations, so I wasn't sure my full opinion on it. So I did get it like when it launched. I had like I love the rose gold packaging. I did have like $100 Sephora gift card, so I just used it there. And like later on, I got the primer, and I didn't like the primer. And then might as well pull out the other items that I have from this brand. I literally got so much. I got the bronzer. I remember liking that. That's a powder bronzer. I got 2 cream blushes. The shade Self Love, which is really nice. I know I used this a couple times. I really liked it. And then the shade Confident. Like I just even love their shade names. Like, and this, yeah, like they're pretty similar in the shades of the blushes, and just really like, I don't know, I don't want to say like revolutionary, but like different, right? Like everyone's been doing like circle compacts, and then I got the powder. I don't remember loving the powder that much just because I'm not a big powder person. I thankfully have like normal skin usually, but since this is a serum foundation, I do want to like shake it up a little bit. I have the shade TG5. Let's see, I don't know how well of a match this was. I think this was I can't remember when I got this. It's a little bit dark, but we're gonna test it out. I just add some back to the back of my head, and it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm sure too, if like you have other foundations you want to like mix them in with, that could work too. I'm just using this one today though. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter. I don't know. I'll do like half the face and then we can compare. I don't have anything on except primer. I usually like color correct under my eyes, so I'll probably still do that. But just to see the amount of coverage. That was like 1.5 pumps because I pumped it out first. So like I'll do one more pump, so it's like 2 pumps. I don't know if it is because it is a serum. I feel like I might be using too much. It's supposed to be more like blendable. I'm getting like right into the hair. So yeah, I kind of like stopped on this side of the forehead. My hair's like getting in there. So I want to say like, yeah, I probably used way too much, but I probably used like 2 pumps on this side of my face. So I think it does have good coverage, and it does like, and I like the brush. Like the brush is like not leaving any streaks or anything like that. The only thing I have like that would be comparable to that I like to use is the It Cosmetics foundation brush. I have like the heart one. They have a bunch of different shapes, and I know for holiday they were even coming out with another shape. So yeah, I do like the coverage, and I feel like this is actually like a really good match. Like, okay, I'll be back and I'll do the rest of my face. But yeah, I do love the finish. It's like skin-like. I wouldn't say it's super glowy. So you could, like, if you wanted a glowy foundation, you could use a glowy primer. I just use a smoothing primer. So I want to say, like, yeah, I used a lot, and I don't know if it's because a lot of the product went into the brush, like, because that's what they say, like, with brushes, but I really like how soft it is, like, the application. I'm a fan. I don't know if this will dethrone the It Cosmetics foundation brush. We will see. I will update you. But yeah, so that's for the foundation, and then I'll be back with the other products. So I got my eyes done. I'm gonna be using more of the LYS brushes. Oh, they even open up this way too, so if you want to pull them out. So I have left to use. I use a foundation brush. I have the stippling brush, which I might use for blush. I'm thinking, oh, they are so like soft touch. Like, oh, I love them. Okay, where did the other one go? I have the, okay, here it is. I'll use the soft touch for blush, the sculpting brush for the bronzer, and then this brush for powder. Ooh. Oh, yes. Okay, don't mind me if my lashes look a little wonky. Okay, I'll do bronzer first, so I'm gonna use the sculpting brush, and I'm gonna bring the bronzer into the areas that I want to bronze my face. I didn't even use like any concealer. I feel like I'm okay. So I have the shade No Limits. So the No Limits matte bronzer. So it's like medium, or no, it's the shade Harmony. So it's medium. And I'm just gonna pick up some of my brush and start back here and just bring it in. Ooh, it's so nice. I fairly remember this bronzer being really blendable. Yeah, it is matte, so it's not like, it just like blends into the skin. Like, give me the bronze, the glow. I'm just gonna tap a little bit. Take it kind of like in that area, because I remember someone explaining bronzing to me as like you want it where like the sun will hit your face, but I've always just done that 3, like the 3. And a blush next, I don't want it to like get in the way, so I'm just gonna use the concealer I've been loving, the Kosas, and I'm just like gonna add a little there. And on this topic of brushes, I was really loving this Rare Beauty brush, and like I washed it and like I've used it since, and I don't know if like hairs fell or whatever, like I don't know, it's kicked up with product or something, but it just does not give me the nice look that I used to. But yeah, let me know, because I've had it for like almost a year now since it came out. But I'm gonna go in with the foundation brush to just like blend that in. streaky marks. That is so nice. Okay. Okay, we concealed the under eyes, the darkness. Now we're gonna use the stippling brush. So stippling, to my knowledge, just means like that there's different lengths of brush. Like there's some shorter hairs and some longer hairs. And I'm gonna use that for the blush. I'm gonna use that bronzer. I'm going to use I have Confident and I have Self-Love. I'm gonna use the lighter one first, Confident, and then I'll use Confident on the side, Self-Love on the side. I'll start with the lighter one first because I can use the same one. So this is a cream, so this is how it's picking up. Ooh, picking up that pigment. Ooh. I did not remember this being this pigmented. And it might all come down to the brush that you use. So if you ever find like you go way too ham on the blush like I did, then you can just go back over it with your foundation brush. But I'm just, ooh, I look like I got sunburned. Like I find that like, that's such a cute look. Like, I don't know. Some people go like blush crazy and like bring it in like blush draping. But it's like melding into my skin. So it's just like that like cute. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like super cute. I don't know. So that is Confident. Oh, are you kidding me? That's so pretty. I don't even think that's too much. Like, please tell me on the video back if it looks like way too much, but let me know. Okay, so because it's a cream, I can't really like wash this. I'm just gonna go in with Self-Love, which is like the darker of the two that I have. I'm doing the same thing. Pick it up. I'm gonna try looking in this mirror. Okay. I try to like bring it back a little bit because I used to like put blush like right on the apples of my cheeks, but I love how this one melded into the skin and just like nice. Okay, this one is nice too. I don't really know what the. I'll have to read the descriptions to see what the actual difference is. I feel like so I can see it like bring it down a little bit. So that's just one thing to like be mindful of, like with a stippling brush. You could like pick up your foundation, but I don't see like this one's more neutral, like it just looks on my skin. This one's more like I got a suntan. Both, which I like. So I'm just gonna go in back with the same foundation brush and just blend it, like cover up this part here because I don't want it that low, and then just like blend in the edges. Same thing for this one. If I find it's like way too much, then I go like add more, but more foundation. But I think it's still pretty good. I think that is so cute. I forgot I loved LYS Beauty so much. Like, I forgot. Okay, powder brush. Okay, let's do the lips first, and then we'll go powder the face after everything. So, let's test out the powder brush. So that's what I have here. This is the last brush that I'll be revisiting. So, I think I got the medium powder. Resilience, which is translucent, but it does look a little have a little bit of a yellow tinge in my head. So I'm gonna pick some up. It's not like super big compared to my other big powder brushes. Like these are the other kind of powder brushes that I have that are huge. So yeah, these would be the 5 powder brushes that I have. They're all much bigger, so we'll see. I like a soft diffuse look of powder, so we'll see how that looks. So that's just like me moving in the chair, and it is a pressed powder, so that might be a reason too. I don't know if they would come out with like a loose powder or anything. I'm not super like oily or anything like that, so that's why I don't have a lot of powders in my collection, but It's nice. I guess that's why it's like, I don't remember that well. I didn't even put any highlighter on. Oh well, this is kind of like a look. So that was with the powder. I do like you can see it kind of picked up some of the foundation or bronzer thing, so just be mindful of that. If you have other powders, it might pick up those powders. It's a nice brush though. I actually might think it would work nice for the bronzer too. I'll have to test that out. But thank you for tuning into this video of me testing out the LYS brushes. I really like them. I think they're awesome. The only one I'm not sure about is the powder brush. The foundation brush, I love. The stippling brush was really nice. Or the sculpting brush, sorry. The sculpting brush was really nice. And the stippling brush was really nice. So I'm still on the fence about the powder brush. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. I just love the packaging. I love how they feel. So I definitely will be adding those to my brushes, my brush collection, which I don't have a huge brush collection. I really, one day I might own like some fancy brushes, but not right now. Moda seems to be like my favorite brand for like affordable and real techniques. And yeah, now I got some LYS to add to the collection. So if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know if you have tried anything from LYS. There's a few, things that I liked and I didn't like the primer. If you like a really grippy texture primer, then definitely that might be for you. I like the natural finish of the foundation. The blushes are really nice. They like blend in, like nice and creamy. The bronzer is really nice, and the powder, I'm just kind of like, I'm not a big powder girl, so it's kind of just like, it is what it is. But I found like I have a little bit of pinkness on. But yes, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Nagiwa. Bye.